Welcome to this yoga class. My name is Dana, and today I will guide you through a yoga flow. Let's get started. Come into a child's pose. Open your knees wide. Let your big toes touch. Sit your hips back and walk your hands out in front of you. You can let your forehead rest onto the mat. And just observe your breath. Feel your belly rise and drop. In today's class, I want to set the intention of self-study, checking in with our bodies, feeling and just feeling how we're doing. Do you feel any tension? Are there any muscles you could relax? Just take one deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now gently lift your forehead and walk your hands over towards the right, stretching the left side of your body. Let your chest relax and drop towards the floor. Now on your next inhale, walk your hands back to center and walk them all the way over towards the left. Big stretch of the right side of the body. Now walk your hands back to center and gently push yourself into a tabletop. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we'll start with some dancing lions, big circles over our wrists and our hips, warming up our joints. You maybe feel some tension. And switch direction. And just be very observant of your body and your breath. And come back to tabletop. Now keep your knees stacked underneath your hips and walk your hands out in front of you, dropping your chest towards the floor for a puppy stretch. So maybe your forehead is touching the floor, maybe even your chin or your chest. Feel a nice opening underneath the armpits. And on your next inhale, slowly walk your hands back into tabletop. Now we'll do some cat-cows. On your next inhale, let your belly drop, gaze towards the ceiling, chest pushes through, and exhale, push your feet and your hands into the floor, curving your spine, pulling your belly button to spine. Inhale, let the belly drop, chest falls through, gaze up, and exhale, cat. Curve the spine, push into the floor, and just repeat a couple of times on your own breath, your own rhythm. Now come back into a tabletop position. Inhale, lift the right arm, peel it towards the ceiling. And exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Let your right temple fall onto the mat and walk your left hand out in front of you for thread the needle. Feel this twist in your body. Feel an opening in the shoulder. Now place your left hand underneath your left shoulder and press yourself back up into a tabletop. Second side, peel your left arm towards the ceiling. Big inhale and exhale, thread it underneath your right hand. Walk your right hand in front of you. And feel now a twist. And second side, opening the left shoulder. Now place your right hand back underneath your right shoulder. Push yourself back into a tabletop. Now walk your hands slightly out in front of you. Curl under your toes. Lift your knees. Push your sitting bones towards the ceiling for downward facing dog. You can walk your dog here, pedaling out the feet, stretching one leg, bending the other. And now find some stillness in your downward facing dog. Gaze in between your feet. Push your hands into the mat. You can keep a slight bend at the knees. And deep breaths. Now on your next inhale, lift your right leg towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. And exhale, place your right foot in between your hands, lower your left knee. And inhale the arms up for a low lunge. Let your hips drop. And again, use your breath to guide you. Now deep inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. And exhale, straighten your right leg, bring your hips back. Wing your arms behind you for a runner stretch. Gently drag your right heel back. Deep inhale, straighten the spine. And exhale, fold. You can place your hands on your leg or on the mat. As you relax your upper body. Feel a nice stretch in the right hamstring. Now place your left hand onto the mat. Inhale, lift your right arm towards the ceiling, runner stretch with a twist. And now lift your right leg all the way behind you. You can pivot your left leg for a side plank. Pull your belly button to spine, engage your glutes to lift your right leg into towards the ceiling. And deep breaths. Roll your shoulders away from the ears, chest open. Last breath here. And exhale, come back into tabletop. Walk your hands out in front of you, curl under your toes and push back into downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg towards the ceiling, bend at the knee and make big hip circles. Switch direction. Now inhale, straighten the leg again, three-legged dog. And exhale, place your right foot in between your hands. Place your left foot parallel to the back of the mat. And now use your ab muscles to lift up into warrior two. So front toes are pointing forward. Push your left foot into the mat. Square the hips, relax the shoulders, and gaze over your front middle finger. Deep breaths here. And inhale, flip your right palm and reach towards the ceiling. And exhale back, warrior two. Deep inhale here. And exhale, extended side angle. You can place your right arm onto your right leg or onto the mat. Lift your left arm high towards the ceiling. Rolling your left shoulder away from the ear. Reaching your hand forward. Pinky down. Feel a nice stretch on the left side of the body as we keep our legs engaged. Now on your next inhale, lift onto your right leg. Lift your left leg towards the ceiling in front of you, 90 degrees. Now bring your left leg behind you. Grab the inside of your left foot with your left hand and lean forward for dancer's pose. Push your foot into your hand into your foot. Focus on one point to find some stability. Open your chest and release. Place your feet hips distance apart. Crown of the head reaches up, shoulders roll back and relax. Now inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling and exhale, fold at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift and exhale, fold. Step your feet back into a plank. Option here to lower the knees. Inhale here and exhale, chaturanga. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze in between your feet. Push your hands into the mat. And see if you feel any differences with your previous downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your left leg towards the ceiling, three-legged dog, and exhale, step it in between your hands, lower the right knee, and inhale, your arms up for a low lunge. Let the hips drop. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling, and exhale, push your hips back, straighten the left leg for a runner stretch. Drag your left heel slightly back. Inhale, chest up, and exhale, fold at the hips. So your hands can be here, or they can be on the mat. Or maybe, if you're very flexible, your nose can be at your left knee. Most important is just to feel a nice stretch in the hamstring, wherever that is in your body today. Now place your right hand onto the mat. Inhale, lift your left arm towards the ceiling. Runner stretch with a twist. Shift your weight onto your right hand. You can pivot your right leg slightly outward and lift your left leg behind you for a side plank. Engage your glute muscles. Deep breaths here. And exhale, release. Come through tabletop into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. On your next inhale, lift your left leg towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Bend at the knees and make big circles. Opening our hips and switch direction. Now inhale, straighten the left leg, three-legged dog, and exhale, place your left foot in between your hands. Pivot your right foot parallel to the back of the mat, and inhale, come up into warrior two. So front foot pointing forward, right foot parallel to the back of the mat, pushing into the floor. If you draw a line from your front foot towards your back foot, you'll end up in the middle of your sole. Now inhale, flip your left palm towards the ceiling, reach it high towards the ceiling, and exhale, back warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, extended side angle, place your left arm onto your left leg, or maybe your left hand goes all the way towards the floor. Right arm reaches up in front, shoulder rolls away from the ear. Keep pushing your right foot into the mat. Feel a nice stretch on the side of the right body. Now on your next inhale, push onto your left foot, lift your right leg into the air, and bring your right leg in front of you 90 degrees. Now bring your right leg behind you, grab the inside of your right foot, and dancer's pose. Lean forward, push your foot into your hand into your foot, open your chest, gaze towards a point on the floor in front of you. One more breath here. And exhale, release. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your spine and your legs. And exhale, fold. Bring your chest towards your thighs. Keep a slight bend at the knees if needed. Now inhale, step your feet back into a plank. And exhale, lower all the way towards the floor if you want to come through a chaturanga. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Just push your chest forward and up. Engage your glutes, your lower back. And exhale, release all the way towards the floor. You can take a crocodile here. Place your forehead onto your forearms. Now bring your arms beside your body, palms facing each other. And on your next inhale, lift both your arms and your legs towards the ceiling, engaging the back, the muscles in the back, engaging your glutes. Keep your chest open, keep your shoulders rotating outward, pulling your shoulder blades together. And exhale, release. You can take another crocodile here. Next one, locust pose. Again, bring your arms beside your body. And on your next inhale, lift your arms and legs towards the ceiling, engaging your glutes. Also pull your belly button to spine. And exhale, release. Take now opposite crocodile. Last time, you can again perform the locust pose, or you can try to see if you can grab your feet for bow pose. On your next inhale, lift arms and legs towards the ceiling. If you're in bow, push your feet into your hand, pull your feet, open the chest, and engage the back muscles. Pull your belly button to spine. And release. Take a crocodile pose. Feel your heartbeat. Notice your breath. Now place your hands underneath your shoulders. Now straighten your left arm beside you, and then with your right hand push into the floor, rolling over your left shoulder. This is a deep stretch of the chest muscles. You can let your head float here, or you can place it down, or if you have a block, you can also place your head on top of a block if it's more comfortable. And again, use your breath to guide you through these sometimes uncomfortable stretches. And on your next exhale, release back, roll back onto your belly. And just place your arms beside your body, palms facing up. Take a moment to reset here. Now place your hands back underneath your shoulders. Straighten the right arm beside you and push your left hand into the mat, rolling onto your right side body, stretching now the right shoulder, the chest muscles. Again, you can let your head release onto the mat. Try to find a comfortable position in this uncomfortable stretch. And now slowly roll back onto your belly. From here, we'll directly roll onto our back. Bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest, and make some little movements from left to right, massaging the lower back. Now keep your left knee tucked in, place your right leg onto the mat, and push your left knee over towards the right. Place your left arm wide beside you and gaze left for a gentle twist. Now hug both knees back into your chest and simply switch sides. Straighten out your left leg. Push your right knee over towards the left. Right arm goes wide. Gaze right. Now hug both of your knees back into your chest. Straighten your legs towards the ceiling, making a 90-degree angle with your legs and your body. And now bend the knees, see if you can grab your ankles or if you can grab your feet and pull your knees towards the floor for a happy baby. See if you can keep your spine straight, your chest open. And deep breaths. Feel a nice stretch in the inner thighs. Now hug your knees back into your chest. Give yourself one big last hug. Deep inhale here. And exhale, Shavasana. Lay your legs wide out in front of you. Arms beside your body. Shoulder blades roll underneath your spine. And close your eyes. Feel the heaviness of your body. Feel the heaviness of your feet. Feel the heaviness of your hips, of your lower back, your chest. Let your shoulders relax. Let your neck relax. And relax the muscles in your face. Now gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring back your awareness to your body. Bring your arms above your head for a good morning stretch. Hug your knees into your chest and roll over towards your right side. Whenever you're ready, push yourself up for a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands in prayer in front of your heart space. And take a moment to thank yourself for practicing today. And as you go on with your day, be mindful for checking in with yourself. Inhale, bring your hands to your third eye space. And exhale, bow. Namaste.